Hey guys, Jeremy from M&M 4-Wheel Drive Specialist here. In this video, we're going to talk about the Formula 2-inch lift kit. I've had it in my own personal use now for a couple of months. We're going to talk about how it's going and what my opinion of this particular brand kit is, given that I have now, as a professional lift kit installationer, mechanic who owns a full drive suspension shop, I've now fit hundreds of these kits. So I have quite a data pool of information to pull from to give you an unbiased, realistic expectation of this kit, how good it is, if it's comfortable, whether or not you should get it for your own car. Spoiler alert, it's pretty good. The reason that this kit is so extremely popular in Australia right now, and the reason it's a very easy recommendation for us, is because some of these kits do get extremely expensive. There's some kits that are $10,000, right, for this car. And the reality is, I would make a lot of money if I pushed that kit on every single customer that comes to me, but I do try to operate this business with some form of ethical, moral compass. In fact, I'm actually extremely serious about trying to do my absolute best for all the customers that come to us. And a part of that effort for me is recommending the appropriate kit to people based on A, their needs, and B, their budget. And in fact, most people, the reason they want to lift the car is not because they are a tradie with a 500 kg canopy on, although some of you are that customer, and we'll get to you guys later as well, but most people need this kit to be comfortable, and they need a bit of extra clearance to make it A, look cool, and B, when they're on the beach, right? And I can tell you the number one mistake I see people make when they do their lift kit is that they spend way too much money on a lift kit that in practical application, they're never ever going to extract all of the performance that makes that kit cost $10,000. Meaning all the stuff that makes that expensive, most people are never ever going to use any of that stuff. And that brings us to the Formula kit. Again, we're quoting appropriately. We're prescribing a kit for the customer based on their needs. Given that most customers, again, basic driving to and from work, going up the M1 from the Brisbane to Gold Coast and going camping occasionally, this kit is going to fulfill all of those customers' needs and do it really well. In fact, in the comfort side of things is where this kit really shines. This is a twin tube shock, and that's good because, again, the monotube shock is going to skew stiffer. It definitely has its purpose. Serious hardcore four-wheel driving for extra weights, monotube shocks are going to work really well. But again, in the right circumstance, a twin tube shock is going to be more than good enough. So obviously the Formula 2-inch kit is actually 2 inches. That's extremely important. And because, as many of you know, that there is quite a significant number of manufacturers that are really bending the truth a little bit on just how high their kits are. Many of them are truly 30 mil. They just pretend to be 50 mil. Yeah, you guys know who those kits are, but this is an actual true 2-inch lift kit. Second thing we'll move to is again, it's very comfortable. It's a plush, soft, nice, cruisy drive over the M1. Just in the same way of tires, it's hard to compromise that a tire be soft but also not wear quickly. It's very hard in the suspension industry to create a shock that is nice, plush, soft, and smooth, but also is quite responsive when turning left or right. There's a compromise to be made here. And so when I say comfort on this particular kit, I mean in a straight line, it's nice, soft, and smooth, right? Now, if you gun it left, gun it right, is it gonna handle as well as a stiffer shock? Of course not. That's the compromise you have to make here. Now let's talk about longevity on this, because we talked about this being a cheaper kit. They come with a 5-year extended warranty if you get the kit fitted by a approved installer like us here at M&M 4-Wheel Drive Specialists on the Gold Coast. These guys are standing behind their products and offering a 5-year unlimited kilometer warranty. That is really good. And many of the other major manufacturers competing against this particular kit they don't offer that. So far, an update on the sag. For all those who are wondering, I have had zero sag. I've had it for a couple months now. It is still measuring exactly the same height that I had originally measured it at. So in terms of the sag side of things, extremely good. So final thoughts on the Fulcrum Formula kit in my own car. Absolutely love it. It is substantially improved from the factory suspension that's in this car. I know the way some of the stiffer monotube shocks feel, and I really wanted to avoid that with this car. It's very comfortable. It's nice, it's smooth, it hasn't sagged. I'm really happy with this kit. Again, I don't want to pretend like it's the be-all to end-all. There are use case scenarios where this kit wouldn't necessarily be the best, but that's not what this video is about. On my particular car, no weights, no bars, no crazy four-wheel driving requirements. This kit is bloody perfect for me. Thank you guys, that's my quick review of the Formula Lift Kit. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video.